So I tweeted out, seeing this and I'm properly fuming. Reply to this tweet with the worst house renovations you've ever seen. Might make a video about them if there's enough. And for some reason, this tweet hit numbers. It got like 6 million views, 42,000 likes. I really don't know why. I honestly have absolutely no idea why. But the tweet I quoted here was, it was a picture of like a Tudor renovation, or apparently it's a Tudor, I don't know my architecture, okay? But it's a pretty house, and they're looking to do an extension on this bit here. So, what did they do? They made it look like a car dealership. That's so ugly. I'm sorry, but that's so ugly. Look, I don't have a problem with like sort of adding modern features to old properties, because I guess like adding old features would just cost loads of money. And I feel I quite like the juxtaposition of the modern and the old. It's a big word from me. But that just looks crap. As I said, it just makes your house look like a car dealership. And some people weren't happy at my observation here. I got this person here saying people want you to live like you're back in 1900. It's actually funny. Go back under your rock. Stop telling people how to spend their money on their homes. And look, he does have a point. There are some renovations which are good, I think, that people think are bad for some reason. Like in the replies to this, there are some renovations that I'm like, well, that's actually just improved the property. I don't have any problem with modernizing. I just have a problem with modernizing when it looks crap. Let's be honest, it is none of my business. It is none of my business how someone does up their house, but if you're going to post it online, you know, you're opening it up to have the piss taken out of it. They killed the Home Alone house. Okay, so this is the Home Alone house before. And this is up. They've done like nothing. They've just kind of like changed the walls. They've made it like, they've given it the old landlord special. I don't think it's that bad. It doesn't have that sort of Christmassy charm, but I feel like if you had a house that looked like this in summer, it'd probably feel very weird. The reason why this house was decorated like this was because it's a Christmas movie. You know, I'm going to decide whether these are actually really that bad or not. I don't think this one's that bad because it hasn't like, they haven't actually really done much. They've just kind of painted the walls white. Like this one isn't that bad at all. Like, yeah, it could have some more character and charm, but, you know. The Notre Dame new interior, why did they make it all white and bright? Took the Gothic out of Gothic architecture after the fire. I feel as a lot of it probably has to do with the lighting and also the fact that Notre Dame is well old. I mean, I don't know anything about stone, all right? I don't know anything about how stone ages, but I have a feeling it probably looked like this when it was first built. Maybe a little less, but I don't know. They haven't ruined it, I don't think. Although a crushed velvet sofa in here wouldn't look amiss. I'm going to say not ruined. Looks like they're living in a padded cell. Oh, wow. Okay, right. This is a really nice hallway. That's a beautiful hallway. I actually really love that. And what have they done? Yeah. Why would you want this to be your house? Like, it feels, surely walking into this house feels like you're walking into purgatory. Like, that's so horrible. Yeah, definitely ruined that. This one got to be up there. Yeah, this is an old reliable. Yeah, absolutely terrible. Ruined it. What on earth? This can't be real. No, it actually is because it's the same building next door. That's awful. That's actually awful. Why would you do this? It looks like you made this one on Minecraft. Yeah, ruined it. This one has always pissed me off personally. Showed it to my nan and she died on the spot. Okay, yeah, that's... Why would you get rid of such a cool spiral staircase to replace it with, like, a ladder that fell over? It makes no sense what people are doing with their properties. Like, I guess it's more space efficient because you can do more with the space underneath, but it just looks crap. Like, that gives so much character and charm to the room. No, yeah, definitely ruined that. This beautiful building used to be a chapel, but now it's a spoon. Okay, so it looks lovely on the outside. They haven't ruined that. They have not ruined that. That looks beautiful on the inside. It's actually crazy how many, like, beautiful Weatherspoons there are. Yeah, no, they haven't ruined that. Burton train station is a shambles. I mean, it doesn't look great to begin with. I don't know, man. I don't know what you expect from the Burton on Trent station. I can't even rate that, I don't think, because it's the Burton on Trent train station. It's not exactly going to be an architectural marvel, is it? Just looks out of bloody place. That's an improvement, I think. I think that's definitely... Like, they have more space here now. It doesn't look out of place because next door has one as well. They've done the garden up there, like this is all overgrown. They've done more with the space. They've got bigger windows now. I think that's actually a good renovation. Like, that one looks way better. I don't know what you're on. Oh my god, there's a video of the spiral staircase one. Okay, let's go. I love TikTok accounts where they renovate a house and just make it worse.
Y'all are absolutely hating the fact that we took these stairs out. Don't get me wrong, they were absolutely gorgeous, but honestly, just not ideal. To get to the kitchen, you either had to go through the living room And y'all, I can't wait for y'all to see the after.
Okay.
Or you had to walk under the staircase. Donnie.
Sorry, what? You either had to walk a long way around in your house or you had to walk straight from... I'm sorry, I'm not understanding here. Why is that an issue?
6'2", and it's just not ideal to walk under.
I mean, fair enough, I guess. It's your house. You do what you want with it, but...
If this wasn't going to be our primary residence, then I'd see no issue just leaving them. But we're so excited to make this our dream home and host so many family events. So it just made sense to us to take the stairs out so they weren't the first thing that you seen when you walked
Okay, you know
out.
what? That actually kind of makes sense. If you got like a tall person living there and you have to duck to get under the stairs, that does make sense. That it looks worse, but that does make sense. All right, I retract my my gavel saying that it was a bad renovation. I'd say it's not a good renovation, but it's practical.
I am going to give y'all a little sneak peek at the end of the video, so make sure y'all stay with me.
But that's taller than 6'2". Like, the doors are taller than that. Like, that's why, like, if you're 6'2", you're not banging your head on that.
Even through every single door that you come through, the stairs were the focal point and blocked the beautiful view into the backyard. So it just made sense to me that they needed to be taken out. I think that this is just so much more family friendly. But y'all...
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's like builders nowadays only know squares and rectangles and nothing else. It's because it's just cost efficient, isn't it? But that's terrible. That's really terrible. I understand it's probably more space efficient and shit. Like, you got some probably depressing offices up here. You got boots downstairs. That's terrible, innit? Like, it's just so ugly. I hate how many buildings look like this in the UK. Yeah, bad renovation. Just so know, if someone asks you to do something like this to their house, please don't even add anything. It is better. I'm sorry, it is better. Like, that is an ugly house. And it's still not the prettiest house, but they've done what they could with it. I feel as though this one looks way better than this one. Like, come on. Just because it doesn't have exposed brickwork doesn't mean it's bad. I'd say that's a good renovation. Also, they made the windows bigger. What more? Like, that's what you want. You want nice big windows. Saw this the other day and it made me feel, yeah, we've been over this before. I actually think, I haven't seen the interior of it, but I think I prefer that living room. Like, this one, it's not practical. Like, if you want a big, massive sofa, this isn't a practical living room. I think this one's far better. I like an open plan living room. I prefer the living room in this one, although I would add a carpet. I don't like having like hard stone floors. But yeah, the exterior, terrible. That's criminal. Lock them up. Oh my God, might have found the worst one yet. What? I don't even know what that is. It sounds French. Oh wait, did they do it up? So they did that, and then did they turn it into that? And that's it now? I don't even see them as... It's the same. What? It can't be the same building. If it is, then yeah, that's a terrible renovation. It's not even a renovation. This one recently infuriated me. Don't paint over the natural stone. Doing stuff like this is just like the American equivalent of getting a crushed velvet sofa in it, like, and like one of those tacky chandeliers. And I do admit this looks better than, you know, the British equivalent. But still, yeah, that looks cool. It doesn't look terrible, but it's not as nice as that. So I'm going to say, yeah, it is a bad renovation. It's not the worst one I've ever seen, though. This is the worst one I've ever seen. It still makes me want to throw up. Okay, I do like this aesthetic, like sort of the 70s, sort of, you know, is it 70s or 40s? It's like the Incredibles, you know, like the Pixar's Incredibles. That looks cool. That's so cool. I mean, it's just modernizing it. I think, like, this has a charm to it, but if you don't want to live in a space like this, then that makes a lot of sense. I don't think I'd want to live in a space like this. I think it's cool. I don't think I'd want to live in a space like this. They have turned it into just a very basic living room with... I can't bear fluorescent white lights. Why have you got fluorescent white lights? Disgusting. But I'd say it's not bad. Like, it makes sense that you wouldn't want to live in this, you know? Like, you can't just keep houses as time capsules, you know? One in my town, honestly, this is the worst one in my town, so couldn't really find a bad one. I guess my town aren't blind. Okay, so, I mean, that's not a pretty house. It's a largish house, but it's not a pretty house. And they've turned it... Yeah, that is an absolute eyesore, but it's like... I'd say it looks better than its predecessor, you know? Like, I hate the sort of trend of painting your house white, having a black roof on it, and then painting like black details on the windows. I think it just looks tacky and shit. Like, that's one of those houses you drive past and you look at and you're like, oh, that actually hurts to look at. So it has that going for it, I guess, as opposed to its predecessor. But I'd say it's not it's not a bad one, considering what it was like working with. Removal of lovely deco windows, curvy entrance, and wonderful round brick deco gate posts to make way for the grey def. Right, no, I think that's an upgrade, honestly. Like, I don't like those windows. Just because they're old doesn't mean they're, like, nice. Like, they're a relic of it the past. I think that's an upgrade. Like, the house looks better. You know, they got a better gate. They got, I mean, I just talked about how I didn't like the black detail on windows, but I think it works with this because they haven't just painted the whole house white. I think that's a good renovation. No, it's just not meant for Britain. The first one was perfectly fine. The second one just makes me feel bad for whoever lives in it. That is not perfect. The first one is not perfectly fine, my friend. That looks so bad. That one looks this. Okay, it looks cheap. Right, you know what I mean? It looks like what I hate wood detailing on a house. It just cheapens the whole house, but it does look better than this. I think that's a fact. Yeah, not a bad renovation at all. Yo, what? The high school I went to, we were robbed. Yo, I mean, there was probably a reason why they tore it down. It was probably just, like, structurally inept. I don't even know that's a way of describing something, but they probably had, like, structural problems that were so expensive to fix, they may as well just knock it down and build something new. That's abysmal, man. Like, I mean, it's not an ugly high school. That's, like, I'm guessing you're American, because we don't have schools this massive in the UK, but I think it's a nice looking school. It just isn't as cool as that, so I'm gonna have to say downgrade. Where is the soul? It looks like a strong gust of wind would blow it over. Oh, come off it. Come off it. That house is derelict. They've made it bigger, for one, and that looks like a nice sort of, you know, like farmhouse, country house type place. That one, it looks like children get killed in, you know, like this one is so much better. What are you, just because someone, like, as the guy said before, who quote tweeted me and was not very happy with my tweet, not every modernization is bad. Like, you can't just live in the past forever. That house, I mean, it's not even, like, even in its heyday, it probably didn't look the best. This one's so much better. What are you on? No, definitely not a downgrade. It doesn't really get worse than this #1 Poultry London. No, that can't be real. That can't be real. I'm guessing that's the after. That wouldn't be the before. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, definite downgrade. Right, let's have a look. TikTok renovation account. Let's go. The kitchen that almost made us not buy the house. Okay, yeah, that definitely needs some doing up. I do like a double fridge though. It's got a nice dispenser. Wow. Oh, that's crap. Oh, that's so crap. Why is it with people's obsession with, like, fucking white everything, white lights? It's just like an eyesore. Like, I mean, it looks, if it was different color, right, and the lights were different color, it would look good, but it's the fact that it's all white, and all the floor's white as well. What is people's obsession with this? Like, this one doesn't look better, I don't think this is a better kitchen, but that, man, like, come on, put a bit of color into it, you know? The fucking free tacky little chandeliers over the kitchen island, come on. No, not a fan of that. I wouldn't say downgrade, but it's just, like, not good still. It went from not good to not good. We fell in love with this house. But now it feels like, why have you painted it all black? That's nice inside. Okay, it's not bad. Like, it's a bit more of a muted white, this. It's not fucking blinding you when you walk in. But I do like the wood. I think that gives it a cozy vibe. Like, at Christmas, this would be lovely. It's not terrible, though. Okay, I think wait. Let's have a look at the bathroom again before. That's shit. I'm sorry about this shit. That's way better. That's a way better bathroom. Oh no. Okay. All of these are different houses. Right. Okay. Right. We'll have to rate these individually because I thought this was just one house and they were showing the interior. Okay. Paint a house all black. That's terrible. So yeah, definite downgrade. This one, I'm going to say not really, because they've sort of just painted it. I'm going to say that's not really a downgrade. It's just not really my taste. It is just the American live, laugh, love, you know? Yeah, this one's definite upgrade. That was such a downgrade. Such a downgrade. Okay, so for this one, we're reacting along with someone else here. Hello, mate.
Before, it was cold, it was empty, it was plain, right? And so we bought 1,600 pounds of stone. We put up all 1,600 pounds of stone on the wall. And some of them came down in the process, and the room got absolutely destroyed. Okay. It took us about...
I mean, I like the idea, putting up stone on just a plain white wall. But I feel as though you probably shouldn't do this if, like, you're not qualified, I guess. This doesn't seem like just like, you know, painting the wall or something.
This cute little icing bag is really fun, but it wasn't. It took us a few days in itself, and also it was a
that doesn't look like it's going to come out nice. I'm going to be so honest.
Wall. I love the oversmear grouted look, and I love how it feels.
No, okay, no, that looks terrible. That looks really bad. I'm so sorry. Like, you'd have been better off wallpapering the wall. That looks so bad.
Absolutely not. Like, this is a big fail. Oh my God.
It is a big fail, I know.
Your first mistake was choosing 1,600 pounds worth of stone mosaic.
I don't know how heavy that is because I'm not American, but that sounds quite heavy.
And to put it on a wall. The fact that she's like, oh, I love how this makes it feel homemade. Girl, it is homemade. Oh. Like, even the top, the sides, and even down. I also love that they put in like the fail of some of the rocks just falling off that they had to fix. No.
Yeah, no, I agree. Just no. Just no. Okay, someone's replied with this. I guess this is like the house didn't just come like this. I don't think they knocked down something else. I think they've built an extension, but the extension doesn't really fit in. I'd say that isn't a downgrade because you've got more space in your house. It just doesn't fit in. Okay, right. We need to shut up now. This one is so much better. This one looks like it was molded out of clay. This one is fucking so far clear superior. All they've really done is added a bit of brickwork, changed the windows out, added a bit of color here, and I guarantee this has boosted the property price so much. Like, it's just a way more. And look at the fucking terrible worn AstroTurf here. They've added some decking here. This one is so much better. Have a day off. No, it's not downgrade. Okay, right. So we got this house here. It's a house. Like, it's certainly a house. And then they've changed. Like, I don't really like the look of the house before, but just fucking, like, it's such a lazy way of doing renovations in it, just painting the house white and doing black details. Like, and also it doesn't look good. It looks crap. I'm gonna put it in the middle because, like, I don't like the look of either of them, if I'm being honest. I don't like that. It's on the outside. It's got those little like fucking pebbles and shit. Like, you can tell from the texture of it. I don't like that. Oh my God. Okay, right. We've got another picture from this hallway here. This is that looks very beautiful. But I don't understand if you didn't like it. You know what? Okay, I can understand why you do that. Like, that is a very practical and big kitchen. I understand why you do that. Like, that's pretty, but you can't keep pretty shit just for the sake of it being pretty. You have to live in a house that's practical. That's practical, not a downgrade. Well, I'm gonna leave it there for this video. I hope you did enjoy. Like and subscribe, or I'll put a crushed velvet sofa in your house.